Teeth are calcified growth structures embedded in the bone of our jaws. Teeth are directly involved in the process of speech, acting as a brace against which the tongue presses in the formation of certain sounds. In addition, teeth are necessary for facial beauty. Nails are the horny outgrowth shielding the tips of the fingers and the toes in humans. The hard material in nail cells is the tough protein material called keratin. So there was this guy I met in KL at a good friend's wedding. Classic stuff. He was the best man, very shy. Brown eyes and hair, Australian, for which I have a particular weakness. Fast forward and he's in Singapore and wants to hang out. Except the guy is so shy, all he dared to touch was my feet. I was both intrigued and mortified. Intrigued because few men are interested in my feet. Mortified because no pedicure. Good nail care is just so important.
So there are bad dates, and then there are bad dates. You know the kind I mean. So a date with a dentist? Now, which category does that fall under? So my well-meaning girlfriends, of course, have decided to set me up on a blind date. I don't do blind dates, my God. Can you hear that? Oh, salsa. Those are my neighbors. So anyway, blind date, and I wake up, and what do I have? Mouth ulcers. Great. So it's Murphy's Law. Find cute dentists, develop mouth ulcers. Of course. You know, mouth ulcers are those little white and red pustules that appear on the corners of the lips and on the inside of the mouth. They usually appear because you've been eating the wrong kinds of food. And of course, from emotional stress. Oh. Ow. I'm actually going to make this old, cold milk remedy. Now, milk is so nourishing for the soul and also really, really good for acidity. So the first thing I'm going to need is a long, tall glass. Now, this is actually a recipe for a cold milk gargle. And why cold milk? Because, well, when you have an ulcer, you should never put anything hot on it. I'm going to add to that 2 tablespoons of rose water. Now, of course, rose water is, as the name says, distilled from roses. And it's really important that you get the freshest, the most purest, 100% rose water. Basically, when you buy rose water, you have to check to see that it says that. Otherwise, you're going to buy something with preservatives, and the taste is completely different. And of course, next up, my most favorite, sandalwood. You know how much I love sandalwood. So exotic. And just half a teaspoon. Go easy on it. Sprinkle that in. And some sea salt. If you were a kid and you had your mum tell you, oh, you've got an ulcer, put a little bit of sea salt on it, and you wonder, what is she talking about? Because it really burns and hurts. But that's the whole idea. Salt actually heals. You know, people have been known to take sea salt baths to actually cure body ailments. So there you go. Just a pinch of sea salt. I'm just going to add a little pinch of cinnamon and mix that all in with a cinnamon stick. I'm using a cinnamon stick because it imparts more flavor. Like every other part of the body, stress also takes its toll on the teeth and mouth, creating a really acidic environment, which is why I like to stick to all of these natural ways and means to actually get rid of things like mouth ulcers. Take, for example, the Chinese remedy of watermelon frost. Apply that to a mouth ulcer, much in the way you would have applied salt to an ulcer. It would heal it faster than any other antibiotic medicine. So forget all your store-bought stuff, and this is the real thing. Yummy. Drink this once in the morning, once at night, for a week. So I'm wondering, of course, if all these natural tips are going to score me any points on my date with the dentist. Although not with the mouth ulcer.
To soothe away any nail-biting tension before my date, I've scheduled an appointment with my hairstylist for a quick wash and blow.
Hi, Anita. How
Hello,
are you?
how are you?
Good to see you.
Yeah, it's been a while, huh?
Yes.
I'm here to get my hair done.
Great. Can I get you a drink to start with?
Yes, please. Could I have a cup of tea? Maybe some green tea?
Sure. Right. Just a minute.
Thank you. You know, I love to come here at least once a month just to get a hair trim because it allows me to stay in touch with cutting-edge hair trends. But that doesn't mean that I'm not a traditionalist at heart and always looking for a traditional solution. Now, believe it or not, Miss Jet Set me, I actually travel around with this in my purse. Neem sticks. Now, neem is a centuries-old plant, actually. Millions of people in India, Bangladesh, and Pakistan still use neem sticks as a natural tooth cleanser. Instead of those ugly toothpicks, hey, a little bit of au naturel instead. What neem actually does is it cleanses the teeth in between, removes plaque, and it's just really a natural toothbrush and a toothpaste at the same time. Instead of actually traveling around with a little toothbrush in your bag, neem is good. Thank you very much. And this is really a personal cleansing ritual.
So, how do you want to do your hair today?
Let's have something sleek and kind of modern, a little bit J-pop.
I think that'll be nice.
Are you humoring me?
Not at all. Let's try it, yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
Getting nearer to the restaurant, and all of a sudden, I started to feel nervous.
Hi.
Derek?
Hello. Hi. How
Hi.
are you, Derek?
Nice to meet you.
How are you today?
Very good. I see you got here before me.
Yep.
To check out the place or to check me out?
Check out the place before you came.
Thank you. So I hear you're a dentist.
Unfortunately, yes.
Why, unfortunately?
'Cause everyone's running away from you, trying to show you their teeth and everything else.
Well, you know, I'm one of those, I have to tell you. I am terrified. You know, when I was 7 years old, I made my mother promise to buy me a doll just to
Right.
remove one tooth.
Okay.
Now listen though, serious question.
Right. Okay.
People like me, completely scared, you know, they would just never come, and as a result, their teeth get into bad condition, you know?
Yeah. We see a lot of those actually.
So what would you say? What do I need to do?
Well, actually, it's best to just go every 6 months to go for a checkup. Make sure that you brush your teeth properly.
Yeah, and what's the jury's decision on flossing?
Well, ideally, you should be flossing twice a day, once in the morning, once at night.
Okay, what a drag.
Most people can't be bothered, so it's very difficult.
So how do my teeth look?
They look fine. Hey, they look very nice actually. Yeah, everything seems to be in harmony for you.
You're just saying that to me because we're on a date.
Well, yes, actually.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, thank you.
You know, just looking at those lime wedges on the plate, and because I'm obviously trying to impress you on this date, I have a little recipe, which is a sort of all-natural grandma's type recipe. Lemon juice,
Right.
bicarbonate of soda, and salt.
Okay,
And I mix that together and put it into my toothpaste, because lemon is actually a natural bleaching agent.
is that right? I was not aware of that.
See, the things that you can learn at lunch with a hot chick.
Of course.
What about your side of the world? Because, you know, I can see that you're going like, what the hell is she talking about?
Well, there are basically two ways of bleaching your teeth. There's the one that you can do in the office, and the kits that you can bring home to bleach by yourself. So the office bleach will take about an hour bleaching time, and it's done in a day.
Who's got time for 1 hour bleaching?
Well, 1 hour is actually pretty fast.
So here's one that you're not going to know anything about. Guaranteed.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Clove.
Okay.
When I was a kid, my grandma used to give us a little piece of clove. If we had a toothache, we would tuck it just near the tooth where it hurt. Yeah, because it's a natural antiseptic and it's also an anesthetic.
Well, we actually still use it in some of the dental materials today.
No.
So yeah,
Really?
it's not just the natural remedies that use it.
You see?
Learn something every day.
Yeah, I'm learning from you, you're learning from me.
You seem to know quite a lot about all these natural therapies and remedies.
Remember, I'm a nature girl at heart.
I see. Actually, since we're here, I just wonder what the Japanese use for traditional remedies for the teeth.
Good question. And one which, of course, I have an answer for.
Really?
Yes. They have this little mixture, which is made from the dried tops of eggplants. What they do is they actually char the tops of eggplants and they grind it into, a powder and mix it with salt. And then you use it as a toothpaste.
Eggplant toothpaste.
Seriously, yummy, huh?
So my date with the dashing dentist in the sushi restaurant inspired me to learn more about all natural Japanese beauty tips. Straight after my lunch, I called Akiko, one of my few Japanese friends in Singapore, to help me to discover her culture's unusual beauty secrets.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Good.
How's
How
your
are you?
day?
Yeah, fine. Hey, I heard you got a hot day.
Yes. I'll tell you all about it when we go inside.
All right, okay.
First I thought, a dentist? Come on, right? And then he said to me, oh, but your face is so symmetrical. It matches with your smile.
Oh, coming from dentist, that sounds good.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking, actually? Since my dentist friend is so inspired by Japan,
Inspired by Japan. Wow.
very inspired by Japan, believe me.
Yeah.
And I'm holding a mani-pedi party for my friend's birthday this weekend. So I was thinking, wouldn't it be great to do something Japanese for the mani-pedi party?
Something Japanese.
Something beauty-oriented. Good idea?
Yeah, I guess so. How about like face softening mask or something?
That'd be great. So what are the ingredients I'm gonna need for a knockout, authentic Japanese skin softening and whitening face mask?
Whitening. Okay, first of all, the basic is, rice flour. Just like this one.
Okay.
It's bad for your hair, but good for whitening and then polishing.
Perfect. Done.
Then you need tofu.
Tofu?
Yeah, it's like a soothing and good for softening your skin. You just like you use a yogurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we use this one instead.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Really? Perfect. Tofu.
Next, black sesame seed. Japanese believes consuming sesame seed every day is good for your hair and nails.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember. Sesame seeds actually are really, really rich in calcium.
Yeah, that's right. And also, I think the oil is really good for your softening your skin and skin around the nails.
I'm learning so many things from you today. Wow. I'm sure you have so many old grandmother's tales.
Actually, I have a really good one.
Yeah?
It's really, interesting because they use a dropping from the bird.
No way.
Yeah.
Bird droppings?
Yeah, it's like what they call nightingale or something. Yeah, like
The nightingale?
beautiful boys, They collect the droppings and dry it and then make it like a powder and they rub in your face and then they wash it away. It makes your skin whiter and
That's
then...
unreal. Unreal, that's
You think so?
fascinating,
don't forget the vinegars.
Okay, what kind of vinegar?
Rice vinegar. It's good for skin toner and absorb your oil from your face.
I need that for
It's
sure.
really good.
In the basket it goes.
Yep. The last thing is sesame oil.
And we're done?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So now you have to tell me how I'm gonna make this.
Rinse it off. That's it.
That's simple. I'm so fascinated by this and I'm so inspired. And you know what, I'm just thinking, if this can soften the skin on my face, then it should be able to soften the skin around my nails too, right?
Yeah, sure. Because sesame is good for your nails.
Yeah, it nourishes the nails. Perfect. One order of Zen-inspired nails coming right up. Arigatou gozaimashita.
どういたしまして。
Nail art first began in the States over 20 years ago, and today has taken the world by storm. Especially in Japan, it's an elevated art form. A modern beauty ritual that's taking over. Embellished with dangling beads, sparkling jewels, and even feathers, nail art gets extreme in Japan, with thousands of websites and monthly nail art magazines dedicated to the topic. Nail art competitions are big in Japan. The finest artistic creations are on display as top artists vie to be the best. The designs range from the bold to the beautiful to the downright bizarre. With Pink's latest nail art technology from Japan, you can indulge in the latest Japanese nail art trends in less than 30 seconds and elevate your normal manicure into a work of art. Nail art is a modern-day ritual that beautifies your nails with artistic expressions, and today's sophisticated woman demands nothing less than a masterpiece on her nails. If there is someone who understands the essence of inner beauty, it's trained architect, interior designer, and marketing guru, Henny Mercer. Henny is the marketing director of Toni & Guy, and she constantly has to deal with celebrities and top designers in her line of work. She attends exclusive A-lister parties, hobnobs with the stars, is invited to the most exclusive fashion shows. Putting her best face forward in an industry that is all about image, style, and beauty is vital. And she does it all with an easy smile.
I was actually a hair model for Toni & Guy, and that's how I met David, my husband. And at that time I was studying architecture and I was a student. So it was, for me, a great way of getting free haircuts. I came to Singapore 10 years ago with my husband David, who's the director of Toni & Guy. We'd felt it was time to move on and get out of London, and the opportunity came for Singapore and we jumped at it. I'm a great believer in really taking care of myself and really watching what I eat, what I drink, how much I exercise. I train regularly in a gym with a trainer. And I also do a lot of running, which initially was very hard, but I've built up from that. And now it's a great way to explore and run around Singapore and see the beautiful sights. The secret to beauty is really very simple. It's about making the best of what you have. For example, a good haircut can take years off you and really complement your natural style. For me, a bright smile is essential, and taking good care of your gums and teeth is very important. I like to snack on a green apple because the natural acidity takes good care of my gums and teeth. And I also like the taste of fresh green apples, as I don't drink tea or coffee, as I believe they stay in your teeth, and I like to keep it very healthy. But I love to drink green tea, and I'd like to share with you a recipe for a green tea mouthwash. First of all, you need to take 1 level teaspoon of green tea powder. I like to use the green tea powder as it tastes much better, and it's the type that's traditionally used in Japanese tea ceremonies. To mix it with 1 cup of hot water. Green tea is a natural antioxidant, and it's great for getting rid of the toxins in the body. It's also an antiseptic. In this scenario, it's excellent for getting rid of the bad bacteria in the mouth and preventing cavities. You stir it in until the powder is fully dissolved. Next, we need to take half a tablespoon of tamarind paste and then mix it with 1 whole cup of hot water and pour this on top of the tamarind paste. Strain the juice into a bowl. This mixture has to be mixed in with the green tea. Stir the tamarind juice thoroughly into the green tea until it's all mixed in. Next, you need to add some cloves. The cloves give an excellent flavour to the mouthwash. Stir the cloves in, and this is a mouthwash that you can actually drink as well. It tastes slightly lemony, but excellent. You can really taste the green tea in there. And it's an excellent recipe for beautiful teeth and a healthy mouth.
There's so many different elements that go towards creating something that's beautiful. It can be a lovely smile, it can be beautiful eyes, and I think you've just got to work with what you've got and express yourself in a very genuine, friendly manner, and treat people how you would expect to be treated. Beauty is just not a surface thing. It goes far more deeper than that.
I've had Japan on the brain this whole week. Sushi lunch day, Japanese supermarket, and the new Japanese beauty recipe I got from Akiko have all inspired me to be as perfect and meticulous as Japanese women. Anyways, it was Maggie's birthday at the weekend, so I threw a champagne-filled mani-pedi party for her.
Don't you love this place? I think it's just such a funky little place.
I know.
It's my little discovery.
Thanks for bringing me here.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm just curious if you guys have any of these sort of natural beauty tip type things. I'm really into it at the moment.
I've got a great one. Milk bath.
Maggie, you take milk bath.
It takes about 5 pints of milk, but you know, it's worth it.
We're doing full cream or half fat?
Skimmed, darling, skimmed. Gotta watch the cellulite, you know.
Well, actually, I do honey and almond. You get mortar and pestle, and you grind up the almonds, and it's just like an exfoliator. The honey acts as an exfoliator too. It's really good. Yeah.
That's great. We're speaking about that. I can reveal my big birthday gift for you, Maggie. And it's not the diamond ring. That's later.
What's that? Is that my birthday cake?
Let's have a smell.
Oh, wow, it smells
Nice, huh?
Yeah,
it's kind of good enough to eat, I think. It's very similar to sort of what you were talking about earlier, the almond and honey, but just different ingredients.
How do you make it?
I knew you would ask. There are 2 teaspoons of black sesame seeds in here,
Right.
a tablespoon of sesame oil, a tablespoon of soft tofu,
1 tablespoon rice flour, 1 teaspoon rice vinegar. Grind the sesame seeds into a powder. Add tofu and mix it into a paste. Add the sesame oil and stir with a clean spoon. While stirring, add rice flour and last, rice vinegar to make a paste. Use as a face or hand mask. Leave on for 25 minutes and then wash it off with warm water.
Ta-da! And you thought all I had for you was a hand mask.
Happy birthday.
The art of Zen has taught me the importance of minding the details. Nail and tooth care may seem less important than other beauty rituals, but they are the finishing touches that really matter. After all, they do say God lives in the details.